Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a get ready with me and we're going to chat as I get ready. And I'm going to show you guys some really cool Mary Kay stuff that's brand new. So let's get started on this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my foundation, which is Beige N150, the Luminous. And that's what I'm going to do. Y'all, my hair looks horrible. So I'm going to be wearing a wig today. And today is actually my birthday. So happy birthday to me. I'm making this video on my birthday. And I thought, well, I'm going to get ready. So I might as well do a video while I'm getting ready. So my mirror is right here. So I'm going to be looking in it as I do some of these things because I just can't see without it. So I'm going to try to make it to where you all can see what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to spread this all over my face with my blending brush. This is actually a foundation application brush from Mary Kay, and I love this thing. I really, really do. I think this is a great little brush, and I really like it. So I've got a little tiny ring light that I'm using in here in my bedroom today. And like I have said before, I'm trying to figure out a way where I can go make videos and do lives here in my bedroom. I have kind of made me a little makeup station right here. And as I do this, and as I get used to the lighting in here, which is actually really bad in my bedroom, and I think part of it is the color of these walls. The color of these walls are kind of a golden, yellowish white. I don't know what else to call them. They're just a weird, kind of a weird yellowish khaki color. And they do not reflect light real well. So I am eventually, and when I say eventually, I'm using that term really loosely because I don't know when I will get around to it, but I am going to have my living room and hallway and the bedroom and my office repainted with something a little bit more. I'll probably keep the living room. The living room is gray, and the living area and dining room, kitchen, all that's gray. Why they didn't paint these bedrooms gray, I have no idea. Now, gray is not my favorite color, but I think it's better than the color that's in here, to be honest. So I'm going to use Mary Kay's setting powder. This is color, what color is this? Medium ivory. And if you have ever wanted to try the setting powder, let me tell you this, you're going to need to go at least a shade lighter because the setting powder runs a little dark, I think. So I tried the beige at first because I usually wear a beige foundation and it was just too dark. So here's this color, and this is a much better color for me. I am pretty white, honestly. I am, like pale. I have a little bit of sun because I've been walking Trixie pretty much every day for the last 4 months and a couple of times a day, and that has really helped me get a little bit of sun, but I don't get out in the sun a whole lot. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Shy Blush, which is this color right here, and I'm just going to swirl this on my cheek in a little bit of a just round motion. You want to just kind of do this if you want kind of a blush look. And that's what I'm going for today. I'm going for a more, just something that's kind of just blush. And I'm going to sweep it over my nose, a la Wayne Goss, who taught me that technique. I love him. If you all haven't watched him or don't follow him, he's really good. He does a lot of really cool stuff. And I love watching him. He's very practical in his application of makeup. All right, so now that I've done all that, I'm going to put this somewhere. Right there you go. And then I'm going to use a little bit of concealer. I know I was debating on whether or not to do this. That's why I went ahead and did the blush. But I think I'm going to use a little bit of concealer under my eyes because I don't know. It's my birthday, and why not live a little with the concealer? So I'm just going to put just a little bit right in under there. I don't use concealer every day Sometimes I think it has a tendency to get into the wrinkles around my eyes. And, or even if it doesn't do that, my skin is oily, and I used to be very dry, but I started using Mary Kay, and my skin started coming back like it was when I was younger. And so my skin is oily. And sometimes I think that using concealer just with my oily skin, sometimes if I get really hot, it's not a pretty picture. I'm going to use the brow tint in Blonde. And I use this most days because it's easy. It's like a mascara for the brow, and you just sweep it on. And it kind of holds, if you've got any unruly brows, it kind of holds them in place too. And a little tip, if it doesn't hold them in place and you have really unruly brows, get a spoolie brush, very similar to something like this. No, not that one. Sorry, girls. This. And spray some hairspray on it. And that will hold your brows in place. That's a little makeup artist trick right there. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And when you're doing your brows, I want to just say this. I know brows have kind of been the emphasis of a lot of things here lately. And I am going to say a nice brow can really make you look younger or older. It is my opinion, and this is just opinion only, that if you do an excessively heavy and dark brow, as you age, it can have a tendency to make you look a little bit more mature. It can make you look a little older. So I would, do one eye and see what you think, and then do the other eye and see what you think. I'm definitely not telling you what to do. You do what you want to do, girl. I'm not trying to be that one that says you got to do this and you got to do that. But in my opinion, it does make a difference. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Light Beam liquid eyeshadow. And I'm just going to put a little bit of it right here on my cheekbone, on that bone right there. And I'm just going to tap it in. Now you can use a highlighter to do this. We sell highlighters. We sell a really pretty one called Glazed and another one called Honey Glow if you want like a little bit of a darker look. But I think if you're going for something quick and easy, I think this fits the bill. And it's just enough shine to give you just a little bit of a glow. I'm going to do a little bit right here on my chin as well, and right here. Just going to tap a little bit right there, like that. All right, ladies. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to grab, and I apologize because I'm saying ladies, because in my Facebook group where I normally do a lot of live videos, there's nothing in there but ladies. So it sometimes carries over to YouTube, and I forget that sometimes there are gentlemen that watch this too. So I'm going to use the new sparkling liquid eyeshadow. Now this is really sparkly, y'all. So I'm going to just tap a little bit of this right in here, and I'm going to tap it so you all can see. I'm going to go right here in the corner to bring that glitter right in there. Now this does have glitter. This is a glitter eyeshadow, and I wanted to show this to y'all because I think it's really pretty. And a lot of times they tell us as we age not to wear anything that has a real high shine. Well, fie on that, I say, says I. I think you can wear whatever you like. And if you find something that you really like and enjoy, I think you should wear it. And I like sparkle and I like shine, so I'm going to wear it. If you want to tone it down, all you have to do is to use a little bit of matte eyeshadow over or under it. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use a little bit, if I can find my brush here, there it is. I'm going to use a little bit of the, let's go with the Sandcastle today. That's this color right here. It's kind of a sandy yellow. And that's what I'm going with today. That's going to be my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to go over my entire lid and up in the crease with that. Just because I want to. Just because it's a Tuesday when I'm getting ready, and no other reason than this day ends with a Y. That's a good enough reason for me. So I'm just going to put this on. You all comment below and let me know what you do every day. What is your beauty routine? Do you make up yourself every day? I have to confess, I don't always do that. I don't put makeup on normally unless I'm going out. Now, sometimes I'll put on mascara and a little bit of lipstick or lip gloss and my eyebrows if I'm going to be out walking the dog or something, but I don't always put on a full face of makeup every single day. Now, some ladies do, and if you want to, girl, glory, hallelujah, go for it. But I don't always do that. I guess I'm just lazy. Now that I've done that, I'm going to use the color Champagne, and I'm going to go right down the middle of my eye with that, and I'm going to go and then pat it in, to just pat it down a little bit. But don't pat it down too much, because if you do, you'll remove the shine. So I'm going to just pat it a little. And then I'm going to go back and apply it again. And I am not going to pat that down. I'm going to leave that right like that. Now, that creates a highlight on your eye. But after I've done that, I am going to go back in with my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend it just a little bit. Not a lot, just barely touching it with that blending brush, just to blend it in. Next, after I've used the Champagne, I'm going to use this color, Rose. This is my absolute favorite of the three. I love this color. It goes with pretty much anything, and I want you to look how pretty this is. This applies so nicely. It's just a beautiful color. I'm going to put that like on the outer corner of my eye in a stripe, and I'm just going to touch it with my finger, just to tone it down just a bit, to give my eye kind of an ombre look on that side. And it applies almost in a purplish hue when you tone it down like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this eye, and then just tap it in. I love anything that I can just kind of tap with my fingers and be done with it. I really like that application. I think it's really soft, and if you tap it in with your finger, it really helps to get a good application of color. Next, after I've done that, I'm going to go in with, hang on ladies, I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what I'm looking for here. I am looking for this. We have a new eyeliner color, and it's blue, and I'm going to use that today. This is the color. There it is. It's waterproof, and I really, really like this. I've been wearing this every day since I've got it pretty much, and it looks good with everything. I know sometimes we have a tendency to wear blue with blue, pink with pink, green with green, but try your unusual colors together. Try your blue eyeshadows with green or pink or even brown and see what you think about it. Now, I'm doing a pretty heavy line right there just simply because I want to today. And I'm going to smudge it down, so no worries. So I'm going to just give myself a little kick at the end to give my eye a little bit of an uplift. After I've done that, I'm going to go underneath and I'm actually today going to go all the way over with the blue. Normally I only go about halfway over, but why not go all the way today with it? I say do whatever makes you feel good with your makeup. I really and truly believe that. Next, I'm going to take my angled brush, and I'm going to just soften that down just a little bit with the brush. But now I'm going to tell you, with this being waterproof, act quick. Because once this sets, you are not going to be able to do this. So go in, if you're going to smudge this, smudge it right away. Don't decide halfway, 4 or 5 hours later, I would think I'm going to smudge this down, because you're not going to be able to. So just go in. I just went in, smudged it a little bit to give it more of a smoky look right around my eye. Okay, now after I've done that, I'm going to go in with my mascara. If I can find my mascara here in this mess I've got going on my table. Oh, Lordy girls. If y'all could see this, it is, here it is. I'm going to use Lash Love mascara, and I'm going to just wiggle this on in a little wiggling motion, starting at the base of my lashes and wiggle it out to the end. I learned a little tip with mascara. If you will stroke the lashes in the direction that they grow, in other words, on the outer corner, apply this way because they grow out, and on the inner corner, apply it toward your nose. It really makes a difference in the application of your mascara, and it makes your lashes appear fuller and longer, and plus you can really get in there and get those lashes that you've missed. It really makes a difference. Do the same thing over on this eye. Now this eye is a little harder to do because you have to kind of reach across your nose when you're doing your left eye, but I've tried it going in like this, and I just can't do it that way. So I have to kind of tilt my wand and do it this way in order for it to look, for me to even get an application of doing it that way. So try it, tell me what you think, and if you've tried this technique before, let me know if you like it or if you don't like it. I've started doing that after I heard it from a makeup artist, and it really does make a difference. I'm going to go in on the bottom, and I'm just going to kind of wiggle that in. I normally don't wear mascara on my bottom lashes because my eyes water a lot, but it's my birthday, so why not? All right, ladies, so the next thing I'm going to do is put on my glasses so I can see what I'm going to do next, and I'm going to grab Auburn Nude lip liner. This is a new color. This is also waterproof, and I'm going to apply in the direction like this. I'm going to go straight down the middle of my lip. Then I'm going to draw a semicircle. And I am not going all the way to the outer corner of my lip, just so you all know, because if you have a more mature lip, you want to keep your color concentrated on the middle portion of your lip. Do the same thing on the bottom. And I am overdrawing my lip just a little bit on my bottom lip, just because, I don't know, I just wanted to today. Then I'm going to hunt a color here that I think might be good. And I'm looking for, I've got a color called Blush Velvet, and that's what I'm looking for. Might be it. Yep, this is it. You can tell I've used it down to there. I'm going to have to get another one. Blush Velvet is a matte. And this color is about 2.5, 3 years old. We've had it for a while, but it's a color that I really, really love, and it wears extremely well. I'm going to put a little bit of lip gloss down the center of my lip in order to just make it shine a little bit. Mattes typically wear a little bit better than something with a shine, but that's okay because if you know that going in, then you can be prepared. You know, if you already know that, okay, this is going to, you know, lose a little bit of its wearability, then, you know, you can plan your day a little bit better with that. So I'm just taking what was left on my brush of the powder, and I'm just kind of smearing it on just to set everything in place good. Now, if you wanted to, at this point, you can follow up with a setting spray. Mary Kay has one. It's really good. I would highly recommend it if you don't have one. And I will drop a link down in the description box to my Mary Kay store. You can go on there and you can take a look at every single thing that I've used today. Now that I've gotten this far with everything, what do I do about this? Well, I'll be right back and I'll show you what wig I've chosen to wear today. Hang on. Okay, so here I am in Summer Heat by the Wig Company. Now, as you can see, all I've done is just flopped it up in a little clip, because although this morning has been fairly cool here, it's still like going to be 80 degrees today. So I thought, well, I'll pull this up like this and wear it like this. I've really enjoyed this wig. This wig makes me feel good. This wig makes me feel kind of young and sassy again. And this is the wig. This is how it looks down. If I want to wear it down, I can. So this is what I'm going to be wearing today, and this is it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching this till the end. I love you guys. Check out everything down in the description box. God bless you. Maranatha. Bye-bye.